What's up, everybody? This is Unlikely Butterflies, and this is our second episode. I'm loving this journey that I'm on right now with Unlikely Butterflies because I am meeting so many incredible people who are, just letting me know what talents they possess. It opens up a conversation where you don't really realize how much people can do until you get to know them. That's why conversations and relationships are important to have, especially during this time, because we are in a pandemic. It's obvious that we are spending more time in the home, and so you do have to get creative, and my creativity came through the YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe.
We already did that.
First of all, I wanted to do a shout out to all the Amazon workers, all the UPS workers, all of, who else is it, Wendell?
I don't see him in the picture.
All the
essential workers. Yes. Shout out to all of them because they're doing a lot for our country right now. Jamie had said, earlier today, an Amazon worker almost hit her.
Girl,
but I feel like it's because they're tired. They've sent out so many gifts and presents during the Christmas holiday, and now people got these back orders. They work hard. Over 200 deliveries a day. So shout out to them that they get their rest so that we can stay safe on the roads.
Make sure to keep them.
Also, you guys, if you guys have a topic that you guys want me to discuss, I'm not here to offend anyone. That's not what Unlikely Butterflies is about. But we are here to just promote and do interviews and stuff and making sure that people are getting their voices heard. So if you have a topic that you want to focus on, please let me know. Put it in the comments so that we can cover those because it's about the people. It's what you guys like. And if I eat, we all eat. So real quick, Portia Carter, her book. It's called All Things Work Together. This is all about that promotion piece. I will put her link in the comments box as well. She is selling it. I believe it's on Amazon. I'm not going to quote a price because I'm not exactly for sure. But if you do want the book, which I think you should get it because a lot of people have already read it and they love it. And she's amazing. She's an amazing person. So please. So let's get into the topic of history because we are in February and this is Black History Month and we are to be celebrated because we are amazing people as a whole. We have contributed to history in so many ways, and at first I was like, you know what? I want this not to be about races, but I want it to be collectively about people. But I can't deny the fact that African Americans, we've done so much to the point where it's crazy because there's a lot of things that we've done that we have not even been acknowledged for, just because we didn't know the business side of it. And it was never taught to us, growing up in school. There were some things that we weren't never taught. And it's like, why weren't we taught those things? Like life skills, certain things about business and stuff. So we want to acknowledge the people that has paved the way that didn't even get that type of education and still made it. You got a couple of people. There's a list. If you guys want to put in the comments who you feel like has been that significant person in your life as an African American who's succeeded and didn't get the notoriety that they deserved. There's a lot of people in my community I know that I could speak about, but I wanted to be more specific on African American women because I can't talk about men. I'm not a man, not an African American man, so I can't really talk about men. But I can talk about African American women, and one that sticks out for me is Maya Angelou, Miss Maya Angelou. Incredible person. I was able to see her when I wasn't a student at Langston, but we went for a field trip, I guess, from Mount Zion. But just to hear her, first of all, at HBCU, and to hear her on stage was just amazing. Like, if you guys haven't checked out her poems, y'all need to check them out, because her voice still resonates for what we are doing today and how we are feeling today. Her voice gives you inspiration to be able to move forward in life. You know, I was going to do one of her poems on here, but like I said, I didn't want it to be too long. But Still I Rise, phenomenal woman. I mean, the list goes on. Everybody always wants to look at certain people like Oprah Winfrey and big people in the industry like that. But if you look at Oprah's platform, she recognizes Maya Angelou in so many ways as to be an inspiration for her. And then Lauryn Hill. Of course, if you know me, you know I love Lauryn Hill. She has been that person when it comes to music who has really inspired me in ways just by listening to her voice. You know, her voice is amazing, and her story it's crazy. I remember seeing this interview, and I did post this interview if you guys want to see it, but basically she was talking about how when she would do interviews with Wyclef, they would ask the men all these deep questions, and then when they got to her, it was like, what's your favorite lipstick? That's crazy, right? Like, we don't have a voice, or we are not important. You know, even while I was at college, or when I was in college at Langston University, shout out to the HBCUs. It was a discussion how women in certain laws are still considered property of men. Like, that's
girl, you
like
don't shut
slavery.
Your mouth.
On top of African Americans being enslaved, we also could potentially be enslaved in a relationship, because we are technically and legally still considered property in certain areas. Now, that's been a couple of years ago when I was in college. So if that law has changed, please let me know. But I know that right there blew my mind. So it just kind of goes to show you the journey that we have been on and what we've experienced as African-American women. Now, can we move forward? Yes, we can. Look at Kamala Harris. Come on now. Like, we're at a whole different place in society now, and that's to be celebrated. And that's what I wanted this channel to focus on. Wendell, so what woman do you feel like has inspired you as an African-American woman? And you got to speak up so they can hear you.
I gotta start with my mother.
Okay. Shout outs to Pastor Tara.
And all 8 of my aunties, or all 7 of my aunties. I think we gotta start with them first. Those
right.
are the true queens and the ones who've always been there for me. So
you feel like it starts with family?
It starts with those who've truly been in your life. And then, of course, it is your family.
Right.
And I have 8 wonderful, beautiful aunties. My mom is one of the 8. So,
raised him you know, right.
I won't stand outside of that.
Right. And so really the true queen that you see at first is the queen within the home. The first person that you see is that person that you're around 24/7. So it does not necessarily have to be somebody that's famous, because for me, I have heroes in my life as well. A lot of African-American heroes that I used to see every day and still do. But you got to focus on, and that brings me to my next point, is that people tend to not really acknowledge the people in their lives as heroes. And that's not what it is. Because if you really look at it, when I start thinking about the elders in my life, a lot of their conversation was a lot like Maya Angelou's. It was just that we tend not to listen to the people around us because we feel like, oh, they got baggage. They don't know what they talking about. How you gonna tell me and you did da-da-da-da-da? But this is the thing. With baggage comes wisdom, okay? People can't give you wisdom if they haven't been through anything. right? So once again, going back to my topic on the first episode is that we're all human, right? And we all make mistakes. But does that mistake define us? No. We just keep moving forward. And so we can't acknowledge and pinpoint people's negative things that they do as based off of where they are in their life, because we all go through problems. This is not going to be an easy life, quote unquote pandemic where we are now. Okay, so I don't want to make this long. So if you guys have anybody you want to shout out, you know, like I said, put them in the comments. If you know of any of your own family members who paved the way in your life, hold on a second. Hey Google, volume 10.
No more popping up the hill, yeah. I ain't even got the miles to trip on, yeah. No phone, who is it? Brand new.
Hey Google, stop. I think it's like 30 seconds and then you don't get charged for copyright, but I don't own the rights to that. But it's just a cool song. I like it. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. But yeah, so anybody you guys feel like has been an inspiration to you, shout out to my mama. She made me. Thank you, Jesus. She prayed for me. Trust and believe I took my mama through a lot. But we're here now, right? It's all good. You guys, I want this channel to be a platform where everybody is comfortable in it. Like, it's just us having a platform where we can speak up and talk about stuff. We wanted to have class, right? Of course, duh. But we want people to be relaxed. And add people. If you feel like this will help, add people. But yeah, going back to Lauryn Hill. So Lauryn Hill has been that person. First of all, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, if you guys have not heard it, I mean, it's just genius within itself. Even her Unplugged with MTV, songs that many of you guys can relate to. And she did experience some trauma in her life, you know. I mean, oh my gosh, when I went to her concert, I was just in awe just by the presence and the vibe. Like, she came in with this African beat and it was just amazing. So it shows you that people, even through bad times, they learn how to handle things. And one of the things that always comes up when it comes to African American women is be strong. You know, you can handle it, you can deal with it. You don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to be like, you know what? I just need to breathe. Right now, I need to go watch a movie. I need to just go relax because it's real out here. And we are going through things. Not saying that anybody else is not going through things, but this is specifically focused on African American women. So I'm gonna bring this to a close. Like I said, I don't want it to be long. So once again, going back to Portia, you guys, she's an amazing person. She's also doing some things on YouTube. I just have to get with her to see if it'll be okay if I like post it, or maybe we can have her as a guest later on. But I really feel like you guys would benefit from just seeing her. You know, I remember me and her talking one time, and she said that she's a dreamer, right? It's important to have dreams. You need dreams. Even if you are in the backwoods of nowhere and the only thing that's around you is chickens and horses, you can have a dream. You can set up a lemonade stand. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We all look, the ultimate goal is just take your dreams and make them reality. And how you do that is you continue to believe in yourself. So as African American women, all women of color, if you have this idea that you want this to go somewhere, take that and ask for, you know, steps or journey. Because I know sometimes it can be hard if you don't know where you're going with it. And that, look, that's okay, because we learn every day. It's when you choose not to learn anymore is where you give up. And when you give up, there's no room for growth. So the reality is if you have a vision like Maya Angelou, like Lauryn Hill, through all their adversities, you know, you can still make it. You can still be who you are and love the skin that you're in. And you may have haters along the way, but girl, look, thank God for your haters. That's how you know you're doing something right, is when you got people saying, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like what she's wearing. Or I'm not doing, hey, look, promote me. Because look, you talking about me, right? There we go. But yeah, we see it right now, how it is manifesting for us as African-American women to blow up. You know, we are now being really considered for the intelligence that we have and that we've always had. It's just we were never allowed to speak on what we know. But now, because of self-growth, because of confidence, because of the support system around us, we're able now to be like, hey, we can do this just like you. We play many different hats, you know? I mean, we have many different hats, and that's okay. It's just outside of our different hats, where is your vision? What do you want to do for yourself? You know, if it's that you want to get into do-it-yourself stuff on YouTube, do that, girl. You never know. You might can start making shirts. You may can start a business walking dogs, like doing hair. By the way, I know so many people that do hair. So if you guys ever need a hookup as far as braiding hair in the Arizona area, let me know, because that's what we do on this show. We promote businesses. But anything that you want to do, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna challenge every female out there, no matter what color you are, is finding something new to do today. And it could be you going out of your element, you know? If you don't cook, cook. If you don't walk, walk. If you don't read, read. You know, just doing something and getting comfortable with stepping out of your zone. Because I'm telling you, Maya Angelou did. Lauryn Hill did. Your grandma did. Your aunties did. So, hey, let's just set that goal. So I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Like I said, I will be posting people's information and documentaries. If I like a documentary or if it's a good movie, like I posted Claudine the other day, which is an amazing movie. If y'all ever want to see beauty at its finest, Claudine is an amazing movie, and it has James Earl Jones in it. But it shows you kind of what the importance of family is. So just check that out. Look, I'm gonna be long-winded. But yeah, so until next time, you guys, thank you.
"2020, make sure you're taking the love of your family with you into 2021 also. That's important. But at the same time, make sure that you ain't taking the toxic energy. But again, I appreciate the love and support. And if you support and you feel like you find value in some of these videos, don't be afraid to like, share, comment. You know what I'm saying?
Mom, are you really doing a YouTube channel?